Because you said some horrible things to me last night.
I know.
Things that I didn't really deserve. I mean, I've never pretended to be a brilliant mother to you when you were growing up, but I thought at least I'd tried to make it up to you in the last 20 years.
You have.
And then you flung it back in my face.
Mum, I'm sorry. If I could take back what I said, I would. I was so worried about Sarah, and you were there. You got it all. I'm sorry.
Have you seen her, Sarah?
No.
Daughters are. Who'd have them?
Be time for a tea.
Oh, please, come on.
Morning.
Nick!
Oh, hiya, Gran.
Oh, where did you come from?
Canada.
No, I mean, what are you doing here? Oh, how long are you staying? How's Stephen?
Gran, one at a time. My body feels like a dead weight. What time is it?
8:30. We've taken the day off work so we can spend some time together. Tea?
Oh, coffee, please. Good to see you two talking. Mum was in a right state last night.
Yeah, of course we're talking. But tread carefully, though, won't you?
How do you mean?
Well, she's putting on a cheerful face, but I mean, after all that's happened, Richard, Sarah... Oh, so wonderful to see you. You are going to be such a tonic for her.
Do you still take one sugar?
Oh, no, just black, thanks.
I was just saying it's so lovely to see him.
Isn't it just?
How long are you staying?
Well, I'm back in the country for a while.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but not in Manchester. I'm staying here a few days, then I'm moving to London. I've got a job interview on Monday.
London?
I'm hoping we can change his mind, make him stay up here for a bit. We've all missed you, David and Sarah. Well, I told you about Sarah last night.
Yeah. Look, I'm sure now she's slept on it,
She'll what? Come around and apologise for telling me I can't see my own grandchild?
She is a vicious, crazy woman. I'm not surprised Martin left her. Can you imagine being married to her? If Richard hadn't been such a psycho, she'd have driven him mad and all.
Just give it time.
Oh, Todd, don't be all calming and sensible on me. I need you on my side. Promise me you won't let her in this flat. Promise me you won't let her anywhere near Beth.
Okay, I promise.
Is this all the bread there is?
Well, unless Jesus nipped in the middle of the night and laid his hands on the bread bin. Oh, quick, check the fridge for fishes.
I don't like the crust.
Yeah, I'll have it.
Do you know, there's no food in the house. This is like a Shirley Temple film. Except it's 2003 and I'm not about to burst into song.
Mum, it'll be all right.
How, Jason? How will it be all right? We are surviving on my lousy wage. You two have only one set of working limbs between you. I'm being followed by gorillas who are threatening all sorts if I don't pay me debts. It is not going to be all right.
There's always ways to make money.
Yeah, and when I get me plaster off today, I can start looking for work again.
Has Peter Barlow paid you for fixing them electrics?
Not yet.
Well, go and see him and get the money if anybody wants any food today.
Oh, I'm going to bed.
Oh, great. That's really helpful. You know, I've never been in debt like this. I've always paid my way and I've always worked to feed my kids. Since you came back that everything went wrong, why can't you just do us all a favour and go and crawl back under your stone?
There you are, good as new. Like I said, my dry cleaner is so very good. And I am so sorry, Betty, because it really shouldn't have happened in the first place.
If somebody had been paying attention... Look, I'll say no more.
All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Now, that dry cleaning's coming out of your wages, Candice. What? Oh, Candice, come on, snap out of it. Well, either that or take a day's holiday. I mean, you might just as well be on holiday there, up you've been today. Do something with your hair. It's all over the place.
And she's wearing the same clothes as yesterday, Audrey?
Yes, well, I won't ask where you spent the night or who with.
I was on my own.
All right. Look, just take 5 minutes and go in the back and sort yourself out. When you come out, I want you to be all bright and alert. Whatever's happening in your love life, my darling, you leave it outside the door. You don't bring it into work. Is that understood?
Yes, Miss Roberts.
Yes, off you go.
Hey, glad you said something because she needed telling, Audrey.
Yes. Well, Maria, there's something you need telling as well. What? Nick's back.
So what's this then? Flying visit?
Well, I've finished with Canada for good.
Have you? Fantastic. I bet your mum will be pleased.
Don't. I walked right back into it here last night. Mum's upstairs. She was in a right state.
What about this time?
Well, apparently, Sarah's told her she can't see Bethany anymore. What's been going on, Martin?
Oh, just the usual. Well, don't worry. She'll patch you up with Sarah, they always do.
Well, from what I can gather, Mum phoned social services and tried to get Bethany taken off Sarah.
You are joking.
No, I'm not. To be honest, I don't know much about it. You're best off talking to her. Anyway, what's this Todd bloke like? He sounds like a right no-oper.
Oh, no, Todd's all right. It's your mum I worry about. She's had a lot happen these past few months and, well, having you around should give her something positive to think about.
But I can only stay for a few days. I've got plans in London.
Yeah, well, all the same, it'd be a real boost. Shame you can't stick around any longer. You know how much you mean to her, don't you?
Yeah, and I would stay longer if I could. I love her. She's my mum.
Peter, mate.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. Just wondering when it'd be, like, convenient to call round for that money you owe us.
What money?
You know, we're sorting electricity out.
Oh, yeah, of course, that money. Yeah, well, just call in the bookies later. No, actually, no, on second thoughts, I'm out this afternoon, so call in tomorrow. I'll take it all the day after.
You don't happen to have it on you now, do you?
Yeah, it's just me mum said...
No, look, I'm sorry, lads, you know. I mean, I don't carry money on me. Being a bookie, you know, you're a walking target for being mugged, you know, so I'm sorry about that. Just call in the bookies sometime.
Right, because we do need paying, right?
Oh, no, yes, I know, of course you do.
Say hello.
Thanks, Betty.
OK.
You have one for yourself?
Oh, Tar. I think I'll push the boat out. I'll have a pineapple juice.
Oh, all right.
Hey, didn't hop along Cassidy and the Sundance Kid want serving?
Oh, I got that feeling they're a bit short, Betty.
Now, I've nothing in the book till 1, so I'm going to take my lunch now. What time's your lady, Jim Maria?
1:15, I think.
Oh, right, well, you better take your lunch now as well. Candice, OK if you hold the fort?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and if you're stuck for something to do, you can sort out the colouring shelf, because I've noticed all the ash blondes have got mixed up with the golden sun-kissed.
Do you think Nick might be in the Rovers?
I think he's probably still in bed with jet lag. Maria... OK, I'm just going to say this. Be careful if you see him. No. You hurt him again, and... Well, I would be very sorry to see you have to leave here.
All right. So that's what you think, is it? Big bad Maria upsetting your precious grandson? Me and him are history. I've hardly even thought about him since I left Canada.
Good. Well, make sure it stops that way, eh? Come on. See you later, Candice.
You know what? Even if I did think about it, it don't look like as a mate. I mean, we had some good times together. Mind you, I bet he hates me now. Does he? Does he hate me?
Believe it or not, Maria, we did not sit about all night discussing you. Now, can we drop the subject, please?
Dad, what are we going to do? Me mum's going to kill us.
Oh, man, stop fretting about Eileen. Look, she's getting herself into a state over now. You see, when we get home tonight, there's going to be a nice big dinner on the table.
Dad, there's not even any food in the house.
But she'll magic something up. Women always do. It's that pride. It pushes them to it. Come on.
I'll be with you in just a minute. Jerry,
Hello, Candice.
what are you doing here?
Your mum was worried when you didn't come home last night. I thought I'd come and see if you were all right.
Oh, as if. Look, you're going to have to go, because Mrs. Roberts doesn't like us having visitors.
She's not going to know I've been. Unless you tell her.
Customer might tell her.
There's nobody here. Besides, I really need to talk to you.
Yeah, well, I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, you see, there you go again, being nasty to me. Why'd you do that, Candice? Why be nasty when I'm so nice to you?
Just stay away from me.
RJ, me and Fizz have been thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know how we struggle with the rent?
I'm not lowering it, Fizz.
No, we weren't thinking that. We just were thinking how much easier it was when Toya was living with us.
Yeah, because you know that room that I used to have? I mean, I know it used to be the storeroom, and I know it does pong a bit of bleach. Oh, and there is that patch on the ceiling that looks like something out of Blair Witch. But, you know, it is quite cosy, really.
Yeah, we were just thinking it'd be easier if we had someone else living with us.
Yes, and this someone wouldn't be over 6 foot and leave the loo seat up, would they?
fella? Oh, no, who wants to live with a fella? No, we mean another girl.
Yeah? Yes, please.
Oh, Betty, hi, G&T, please, and
Right.
whatever these two are.
All right, can we have a pint and half a lager then, please, Betty?
Pint or half a lager.
Right, so come on then, Audrey, what do you reckon?
Oh, I reckon I've left my purse in the salon.
Not about this other girl with us.
Yes, well, that sounds fine. Betty, wait a minute, love. I've left my purse in the salon.
OK, love.
Told you, it's a piece of cake.
I don't understand you, Candice. I was really hurt when your mother told me those lies you'd said about me.
They weren't lies, you know they weren't.
You say I pester you? Why would I do that, Candice? I've got a girlfriend. Your mother. Why would I bother myself with you?
You know what you say to me and the way you try to touch me.
It's all in your mind. Unless you want me to touch you.
I don't!
That's it, isn't it? You fancy me, don't you?
Stop it.
Stop what? You see, there you go again. It's all in your mind.
Mrs. Roberts,
What? Oh, what's going on? Who's this?
Jerry Burton. I live with Candice's mother.
Oh, right. How can we help you?
Well, I just popped in. Candice didn't come home last night and her mother was very worried.
Please make him go, Mrs. Roberts. Just make him go.
Have you been upsetting her?
Me? Oh, she's been telling her lies to you too, has she? You're gonna have to watch yourself, Candice. You're gonna land someone in big trouble.
They are not lies. Please, Mrs. Roberts, he follows me around and he stares at me and he says these things to me and then he tries to touch me and then my mum won't believe me, but you have to.
What an imagination. Come on, Candice.
I think you'd better leave, Mr. Burton. I don't know what's been going on, but you're not dealing with a frightened little girl now. You touch her again, I'll have the police on you before you can draw a breath.
There's really no need...
Is that clear? Come on, he's gone now. Come on, it's all right, love.
I slept in your room last night.
You're welcome to it. I'm never going back in that house.
Don't be daft, Sarah.
I'm not. If you've any sense, you'll get out as soon as you can.
Look, I know what she did was terrible, getting social services onto you, but it is only because she worries.
She reported me. She told them this lie about me going off to work and leaving Beth on her own all day. She wanted them to think I was a terrible mother, so they'd take my daughter away from me.
Sarah, she's been through a lot.
I've been through a lot. It wasn't just her Richard drove into the canal. It was me and David and Beth. You weren't there, Nick. She brought a madman into our house and he tried to murder us. And then afterwards, when she was drinking and going to pieces, and bricks were being thrown through our window, I had to hold it all together. I had to help her and David and hold it all together, and just before my exams. Who else was there? Martin? You? No one. And if it wasn't for Todd, I'd have given up.
I know you've been through it, and I wish I had been here. When I think about what that man did, it just... But you came through it, you all did, and that was such a huge thing. And now this has happened and you're not talking. She's your mum, Sarah. You need her.
I don't need her. I don't need her criticising and interfering and scheming against me. Just because my life's working out for me and she can't stand it because her life's such a mess.
What's going on? Who are you?
Oh, Todd, this is my brother Nick.
Is he upsetting you?
No, he's just... Look, Nick, I'm sorry. I don't want to be arguing with you. It's my mum I'm angry with, not you.
So you're Todd. I've heard a lot about you.
Yeah? Thought you were in Canada.
I'm just passing through.
Well, don't go making Sarah more upset than she already is, all right? Just want to get on with our lives. Okay.
First, it was just words. I could handle that. But then I was frightened.
Yes. Oh, you tried to tell me, didn't you? And I refused to believe you.
I couldn't think of anyone else to tell.
Well, you could have told your mother, surely.
I did. Or I told her and she
Well, she didn't believe me. Jerry's the first bloke to show an interest in my mum since my dad left. And she thinks he's wonderful. I slept here last night.
Here? Oh, love.
I'm really sorry, but I couldn't think of anywhere else to go. I was dead scared because he started opening my door late at night and whispering my name. You know, but just pretending to be asleep. But I knew that one night he'd come in. And he'd do. I don't want to go back.
No, of course. Well, you're not. I'm sorry, too. I'm sorry that I didn't take any notice of you. Now, come on, you're over the worst now. We've seen him off. I've known plenty of rats like him, believe me. He won't bother you again. I'm gonna take care of you from now on, all right?
That's brilliant news! See, I told you it won't be a problem. You see, the thing with Audrey is you've just got to, like, approach her in the right way, you know?
Yeah, you're getting the smallest bedroom, though.
I don't care. It'll be great not living at home. Don't look nice, but there's a really good-looking lad coming this way.
Oh, what's he doing back?
You know him?
Yeah, and his name is Trouble. Come on, Maria.
No, Fizz, I want to see him.
Oh.
Hi.
Yeah, heard you were back.
You look good.
Thanks.
You still working for McGrath?
Yep.
You look really good.
Just said that. Look, I better be going back.
Yeah, listen, perhaps we could have a talk sometime.
I don't know, Nick.
A talk, Maria. I think that's the least you owe me.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means, what the hell happened? It means I come home from work to find you and your bags gone. It means you never return my phone calls. It means you hurt me. I thought we had something.
We did. Look, I can't do this here. Not now.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I told myself I wasn't going to give you a hard time.
Better be getting back.
I don't know. Calling social services, making things up to get Sarah in trouble. You know who you're turning into, don't you? Ivy.
I'm nothing like Ivy. She was evil.
And she was a grandmother concerned for her grandchildren, and look what happened there. Nick and Sarah got caught up in the middle, and you were the one that said that she wasn't to see them anymore. Is that what you want, Gail? Never to see Sarah or Beth again?
No, of course not. I want them home. I want them safe.
Well, they are safe. They're just down the street. They're not living rough in some cardboard box surrounded by junkies. And they're with Todd. Remember? The sensible lad from number 11. Oh, look, I know it's not ideal, and I wanted her to carry on at school as well, but... well, it's her life.
She's ruining it.
Well, you're allowed to make mistakes, aren't you?
She's just a child.
Gail, she's 16. She's not a child. Nowadays, girls of her age, they know their own minds, they know what they want, they know who they want to be with. And I think parents should just let them live their own lives.
Ever the perfect liberal father.
Well,
Been reading up, have you? How to understand teenagers.
I'll have a word with her. Get her to come and see you.
I'm not as bad as Ivy, am I?
Well, not quite.
Hello? Nick? Well, he's not here at the moment. Can I help? The interview on Monday. He can reclaim his expenses. Actually, he told me he can't come to the interview. No, well, he's decided to stay in Manchester for the foreseeable future. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but...
We've cleared out this cupboard here for you, and you've got the bottom shelf in the fridge as well.
Great.
What's this?
Oh, that's Jessica. I've had her since I was little.
You don't sleep with dolls, do you?
No, of course not. I just can't imagine not having her.
Hey, Fish, she looks like you.
Are you saying I look like a rag doll?
Oh, ragdoll, muppet, what's the difference? Hi, Audrey. We're just helping Claire settle in.
Claire?
I'm very grateful you letting me move in, Mrs. Roberts.
Oh, lovely. Oh, Claire, I'm so sorry. There's been a misunderstanding. No, you can't move in.
Hang on, you said she could. You said another girl could move in to help us with the rent.
Yes, and that's why I've told Candice she can move in.
Candice? No, it's bad enough I have to work with her.
Look, I can't say that I'm chuffed about this either. I've got nowhere else to go, all right?
Maria, please, now listen. She's had a very bad time, the worst. All that stuff about her mother's boyfriend, it was true, right? Now I'm taking her under my wing and she's stopping here, all right?
Yeah, well, it'll have to be, won't it?
And Claire, my love, I am so sorry. You've been misled.
Wait. Oh, yeah?
Hiya.
I've just been round to Sarah's.
Yeah, just on my way around there myself. Hey, glad to hear you're sticking around here. What changed your mind?
Sorry?
Your mum, she was on the phone to that company in London. Said you'd change your mind about that job.
What?
Hang on. Have I misheard everything here?
Maybe you haven't.
Hi! Shepherd's pie for tea.
Is this right? What Martin says about you saying I'm not going to London?
What?
He heard you on the phone.
Yeah, well, I was going to talk to you about that. I mean, it seems silly you're going all the way to
Let
London
me get this straight. You told Pearsons I didn't want that job anymore.
I don't want you to go to London.
My God, Sarah was right. We've turned into a complete control freak.
You seen Sarah? I wish she...
Better now she's away from you. How dare you? How dare you throw away a job I really wanted?
You'll get a job here. A good job.
It's not just about the job. What are you doing meddling in my life?
Nicky!
I'm not Nicky! I'm not a child and neither is Sarah. I'm 22 years old and I am going to London. Congratulations, Mum. Less than 24 hours and you've driven away not one, but two of your children.
Next, double your money at the Aidensfield Arms. Peggy decides she'll go to any length to win the quiz in Heartbeat.